hand me that skill saw? We can put the skill saw in the bucket.
President of Shelters International Disaster Response, Allan, is packing for her journey to the Philippines to help rebuild after the devastation caused by Typhoon Haiyan.
And a place to stash rice.
The experienced timber frame home builder has been on 6 similar missions, beginning 9 years ago after a cyclone in Bangladesh. Sitter was born from her assistance in those recovery efforts and the need she saw to help teach locals the skills they needed to continue to rebuild permanent safe housing after teams leave.
It's $100 more for a permanent house, so we looked at being sustainable because when I build a house for someone or I train people to build a house, I know that I don't ever have to talk to them again, and that feels really good.
We're trying to condense our luggage down as much as possible.
Funding for everything comes from donations. Volunteers pay their own way to and fro the area and pitch in for their own food, so every donated dollar goes towards effecting the necessary change. They go to the Philippines with enough to build 3 homes, but she hopes with the training they provide, those 3 homes become countless more.
When you go into these countries, the tools are usually substandard, just like their building standards. And if you want to do a good job, you've got to use tools that are from here. And we build to Canadian standards, so it makes the job smoother and quicker. And it's less frustrating to teach the locals how to use them. All the tools we gather, we give back to the crews we've trained. And they keep rolling after we leave.
Even though Laura and her team are now on the ground in the Philippines, they still hope donations will keep coming in. And it's really as simple as dropping her an email and making arrangements, whether it's cash donations, tools, or an offer of manpower.
There's some things you cannot change. And as much as it's heartbreaking, you go, I can't do that. You can only focus on one thing at a time. I can't do medical. I can't cure cholera. But I can build a good house. And that's the one thing, is if your feet are dry and you're under a good roof, that removes stress. If it removes stress, then it might remove some of the other things.
From Kelowna for Go Okanagan, I'm Tammy Williams.